Hello everybody, I'm /MVC. Welcome back to Cataclysm, the last generation. And in today's episode, well, I'm gonna back up a bit because I really don't understand what I'm looking at here. Let me scroll over that way so you can take a look yourself. Here's War Ellsworth in his 18-wheeler. We are just outside of a rural church, east of the Copland Plantation. Copland Plantation, you say? Now, wait a minute. I don't recall ever seeing a Copland Plantation in Dark Days Ahead, and so this may be a last generation specific special event. There's a monster corpse northeast of the plantation. Where is the plantation house? I don't understand that part. Is it all the way to the south down there? That group of 3 houses? I'm gonna speculate that that may be some kind of industrial building down there at the bottom of the screen. But anyway, we've got. I need to have a look at these fields. So we've got a lot of hay. Okay, but what else is planted here? There's an apple orchard here. Is this an apple orchard? It is. Yes, long-term survivability is staring us in the face. But right over here, and this is not the only one. There's a farm field and a monster corpse. What is that? Now look, up the road, there's a T here. It says monster corpse. Now, and there's a tree farm up here, which we never did investigate, and it may behoove us to investigate the tree farm. I don't know what kind of trees they have. And just to recap from the last episode, I'm trying to reach the refugee center, which is over here. Easy peasy. Just got to cross this river. Here is a bridge, and here is a bridge, but this one is not only guarded on one side by a minefield, but the city of Enfield is on the other side, and it's going to be a tight squeeze getting past Enfield toward the refugee center. I'm going to consider that a method of last resort. Ultimately, this episode, I want to go south, explore these rural roads and the possibility of hopping on this rural road and making my way to this bridge point. But we don't know what it looks like yet. So anyway, when I say I want to backtrack, I want to go back and look at this building that said Monster Corpse. I have a feeling that it's some sort of bug in the map gen. You know, some sort of naming convention bug or something. Yeah, okay, let's do auto drive to this point, like so. Okay, the way yeah, okay, no. Stop driving. Yeah, okay, let's see how close we are. Because I don't know, is this the building? I don't think it is. This is just another abandoned building here. Okay. Let's proceed toward the monster corpse. Alleged. I don't know. I'm starting to get the weird feeling, actually. Monster teeth. A fractal array of uncountable bristling teeth that seem impossibly sharp, even at a conceptual level. God bless. You know, the conceptual level is my forte. An iridescent haze surrounds it, as if light itself cannot help but be separated in their presence. You surmise you could extract some for your own use if you had an appropriate tool to remove them from the wall they're embedded in. Really? Yes, I have a vague notion that I saw something like this on a DDA map one time, but I'm not sure. A flesh wall, warm to the touch. The tainted flesh of this monstrous thing still twitches. Yeah, it's a... Oh my god. It's whatever devoured the farmhouse. Look, this is where the farmhouse should be. Oh my no, oh no, oh no. And look, what is this? Is this just tilled fields? Oh, seedlings. Corn seedlings. How many? Enough. A seed that has just begun to sprout its first roots. Oh, yes. We don't have to die. Okay, so we can go and harvest all that corn at some point. But let's turn. I want to get a look at the other side of this thing. Is there an entrance? Yes, there is. What? No, a downward facing slope. Bone walls. An amazingly durable, impregnable wall of bone stands before you, forming the outer shell of the eldritch monster. Yes. Yes, if we wanted to, we could climb down its monstrous throat. I'm not doing that until we fully transform into an insect, because that could be suicide, and it might be a very interesting way to end things. Okay, now, that means, okay, this map symbol right here, probably, there would have been a house there. No, 100% there was a house there. Now, this would be the same then. We've got a T. It's probably the same mouth, right? But there was a house there. And these underground monsters have come up and swallowed the houses whole, and their gaping throats are still open to their insatiable bellies, even as we peer between the razor-sharp teeth. Amazing. Wow. I never thought I'd see that. Okay, let's go to here. And then we'll backtrack at some point and investigate the church, I assume. Zombear claws the oversized crow. The oversized crow dies. Interesting. Oversized crow spotted. Yes, indeed. Okay, now we're driving. Okay, we've reached the beginning of the railroad. This is good. What do we have? Aphids. Now, the honeydew never spoils, if I remember correctly. However, it does have a toxin in it. But I think I'll grab the honeydew. The aphids, as far as I know, never attack you. Now, that could be the wrong information. Over here, there's probably a zombear over here. I thought I saw a little red flash. I don't see it now. But, okay, the crow is fleeing. One thing I'm curious about, now this is churned earth. I just want to make sure this is not alive. You know, let's zoom out like so and see if it's moving. Yes, it's moving. Yeah, we're not getting out together. Honeydew, in fact, that is a probably a smaller version of the toothy monster that we saw before. I'm gonna accelerate because I think it's attracted to the vibration of my truck tires or something. And yeah, that's gonna be like some kind of, it's one of two things. It's either a horrendous spider or it's a horrendous worm. I don't know which. But anyway, let's see if we can drive down to the intersection. Okay, we've got large fields on both sides. Let's investigate, oops. My system has hung. The force of the explosion destroys several items, so a crater has been formed. Now we can now see down here to see that this is a miniature railway park. Interesting. There's more farmhouses down here, possibly. Okay, I want to examine these fields and see if we've got hope of food here. What do we have here? Yes, corn seedlings. There's more corn here, which we will harvest in the autumn if we live that long. Okay, I'm gonna change directions now. I don't want to go to the railway park right now. I want to go investigate these buildings right here. there's crows everywhere. More aphids and mostly crows. Whoa. You're about to crash into something. Now, why are these crows hostile? Oversized crows are hostile, I guess because they're mutant monsters. We have more seedlings. Wow, so now we've basically entered a new horror movie. The birds. The birds, man. No, they were just hostile for a moment, and then they turned and went back the other way. Auto drive goes a little too slow to get past all these monsters, so I'm gonna go manual here. What is this? An oversized locust. Never seen one of these before. A yellow and brown mutated locust the size of a small dog, with big eyes and long, powerful legs. Ooh, they're leaving insect droppings. Are those eggs or just poo? Also, by the way, there's lots of corn planted. I'm beginning to believe that harvesting this corn will be rather hazardous. We've got more hostiles at the edge of vision over here. Oversized crows. I don't know, man. I mean, you know, if the meat is edible. Okay, look here. Didn't expect this. We do have a standard east to west road down here. It's nice. Oh, oh. There we go. Are these the craters or oh no, those are gonna be silos. Yes, the metal walls of a silo, which we can climb the silo to get a better view. Turkeys. Turkeys. Okay, so these two silos are off to themselves. There's no other building. What on earth? Migo Scout Tower. Guards the entrance to the bridge, it would appear. We're gonna investigate, both sets of houses here. As we move back to the north and then turn this way past the Migo Scout Tower, hopefully not getting shot by a laser rifle or anything, and see if we can get on that bridge. I will climb the silos at some point, but we've basically seen everything anyway, so I don't think that it will reveal a lot more that we haven't seen. Oh, look. One of our insect brothers is fighting for his life. The oversized praying mantis has grabbed the oversized crow. I mean, can you imagine witnessing this crap? Don't hit the bunnies. So we slam the brakes to let the bunnies go by. No, wrong menu. Yeah, get out of the way, bunnies. Uh-oh. Oh my god. Oh my god, what the hell is this? What? A corpse-filled pit. No, man. No. What is this? Corpse of a zombie, corpse of a zombie. Okay, we've got a rotting zombie dog. What is killing these zombies? Do we have like an underground worm fighting them or something? Why is there a corpse-filled pit in the middle of the road? Wow, it doesn't even come up on the map. Now, hold on a minute. There may be a reason for that. Let's look at our options. Here. General options. Auto features options. Additional auto features. No, that's not what I'm looking for. That's auto pulping and stuff like that. What's player safety options? Okay. Safe mode options. Real turn. Autos. Ah, that's it. Auto notes. I want auto notes to be on. Do you want stairs? Yes. Do you want dropped favorites? Hell yeah. Okay, cool. Now, it may not do that for me right away, but it should have put corpse-filled pit on my map. But now it will. Well, here's the problem with cutting across the field, right? Like, this is an underground worm or an underground spider of some kind. These crows may not go hostile because they're not oversized, so maybe I can get away with it. And hopefully this is just crop. Upturned ground. Yeah, it's not churned. The shallow pit there, too. Okay. I mean, theoretically, we could kill those zombies. But in practice, I'd rather not. Wait, what is this? Oh. Yes, it is. It's the War of the Mutant Crows. 1, 2, 3, 4... About 8 mutant crows headed straight for the zombies, which are coming out of the upturned corpse pit. Rural Digest Examiner. Items? Spray paint? Yeah. Nothing for us to loot. Their battle is none of my business. Let's go around this way. Because you see that worm, that underground worm or underground spider is already headed toward our vehicle. Holy shit, there's a lot of crows. Are these the good kind or the bad kind? These are normal crows. They should leave me alone. Okay, let's turn away from them. Where am I going? Yeah, we're going up here. Here, auto drive to there. Can you? Oh, they won't even... War won't even attempt to auto drive across this field. He's like, nope. Oh my god, this is insane. This is total insanity. Let's stick with the relatively smoother grass here. Once we hit this road, yeah, here we go. Uh-oh. Look at that worm coming straight for us. Okay, I kicked it up a notch. Driving a little faster to try to get... Yeah, I just saw it cross the road. Alright, we've made it almost to... Oh, these aren't houses. They're silos. Oh, look. Holy crap. What the hell? Oh, that's the farm proper, I'm gonna guess, right there. Whole lot of buildings when we get closer to investigate would probably turn out to be the farmhouses themselves. Which... you know. Okay, here we are, here we are. Bam! From the rural road here, we drive across the Migo Scout Tower, and we absolutely can pick up a road that leads to a bridge that goes across a swamp that heads directly toward the refugee center. Yes! Okay. Now, one odd thing. That said silo, but I'm seeing privacy fence around the silo. Why? Why is there a privacy fence around the silo? Answer me that, Riddler. Give it your best shot, Batman. What's going on down here? Okay. They've killed the aphid is winning the war against the oversized crows right now. Wonder if these are edible. Yeah, no. They're just silos. They're just fenced-in silos. Okay. This shows itself being forest. Is that deceptive? It's passable. We can basically skirt around it using this field, I think. But then it calls itself swamp. So let's look a little closer. I think it's passable. I'm gonna go for it. Now, what is this in the field here? Wood ashes. There's been a fire down here. Okay, wait. What? A bloated corvid. This may have once been a crow or a raven, but now it's a deformed monstrosity, nearly the size of a man. It heaves its sable bulk awkwardly along the ground, too overfed on carrion to fly. Alright, and what is this? An oversized firefly. Well, that should be harmless. Okay. Yeah, so basically, I could go into this field. Of course, I think I could drive over upturned dirt, but I'm not sure. I think so, yeah. I don't want to ruin those crops. You know, there's a whole bunch of corn planted there. But I need to turn around, get on this road, go back this way, go north. So the way to get here is probably... yeah, like this, or even maybe right here. Is a proper entrance to this maze of rural roads that lead through horrors, and then to pick this up and cross over to right there. I'm thinking about going ahead and driving on to the refugee center. I'm gonna have to make a trip back to rescue the other NPC, the NPC that we discovered. However, oh, this thing doesn't handle so good at 20 miles an hour. Okay, let's get turned around. Yeah. Okay. I almost wiped out those hay bales. Okay. Now, can I just, like, auto-drive to here? No, he will not auto-drive once we have gotten ourselves this deep. That's okay. We destroyed some wood ashes there. Alright, now that I'm back on the highway, he should do it. Let's auto-drive to this point right here. Yep, exactly what I was thinking. Excuse me? Stop driving. I think... I must have tapped X by accident at some point. There we go. Or for now. There we go. Wow, you go for a nice country drive, and this is what you see. The horror. Whoa. I think we're gonna miss the bunny rabbit. Woo, that was close. The bloated corvid leaps. Okay. Now we turn back this direction. Ultimately, Cataclysm, Dark Days Ahead, Cataclysm The Last Generation. They're dungeon crawls. You know? They really are. They don't seem like it at first. You think, oh no, they're open worlds. Well, yeah. I mean, in a way, that's true. What do we got up here? Oh, hello. It is the Me-Go. An alien creature of uncertain origin. Its shapeless pink body bears numerous sets of paired appendages of unknown function, and a pair of ribbed, membranous wings which seem to be quite useless. Its odd, vaguely pyramid-shaped head bristles with numerous wavering antennae, and it moves with an uncanny fluidity. On many legs. Get me the hell out of here, man. Don't worry about it. I only drive as fast as I can see. You remember Jack from Big Trouble Little China? It's like I told my last wife, I only drive as fast as I can see. And besides that, it's all in the reflexes. Here we go. Here. What was that? You hear a terrible shriek. You know what I hear? A bloated corvid leaps. Is this isn't my truck making noise, right? Oh, I heard hum. Okay, no, we're good. 12 miles an hour, we should... God dang, there's something chasing us, I think. Speeding up. I'm speeding up even more. Let's get the hell away from it. Yeah? Yeah, I heard the footsteps of some terrible thing behind me. It can't run 20 miles an hour, but it was chasing us at 12. Oh, look. Oh, it's a budget town car. Sweet. It looks good, too, baby. It looks good. Good, good. 17. Oh, the wheels. Wheels are in pretty good shape. It's a gasoline vehicle, right? So, got bucket seats for all that delicious storage. It's a engine, alternator, battery. Shit, that looks good. That looks really good. Got some tools in the back. Nice. Okay. See if we can get this truck turned around. All right. Oh, damn it. Okay, come to a stop right here. Let's look behind us here. I don't see anybody now. All right, so I think we may have a minefield. There's an ice cream truck parked here. Is that some kind of sick joke? A super compact tandem car? What the hell is a tandem car? A hybrid microcar? Cheap Chinese junk. That's what it is. There's ammo. Stanag 30 round magazine ×2 up here. Oh man, and some signs, of course. Danger, minefield. I think the thing to do, maybe, is drive around this little L, or this little, you know, side passage. And then disassemble the sandbags, and then we can just come in and out through the side without too much issue. I don't trust any of the highway in front of it, and I barely trust the grass beside it. I don't know how aggressive they got laying these mines. Let's ease around this way. Check our rig. Yep, everything looks good here. No monsters in sight. Oh my god, is that a cheeseburger? Is that a fresh cheeseburger? I put that in my body right now. Right. Okay, everything seems clear. Have I died and gone to heaven? A fresh cheeseburger? Eat that. Oh, yes. Oh, so delicious. What is that? Soy sauce and 3 chocolate bars. Oh, so good. Chocolate, baby. Alright, what do we got? Let's look at this car. I think this is going to be a total piece of crap. What is this? This is a door on one side, door on the other. We got an electric motor. A 0.6 L V2 engine? What? Oh, this is like a motorcycle with a glass frame around it, basically. Got a storage battery. Got a 7-gallon gasoline tank. Wow. Okay. No faulty parts. Oops. Here we got an 11 gallons in a gasoline engine. Got enough wheels. What is this thing? Look, it's... Huh? It's got controls. A motorbike alternator and a .6 LV2 engine. Super compact tandem car. Most damaged security system. 55% gasoline. No faulty parts. It's basically a motorcycle with a frame around it. That's really wild, man. Alright, now here comes the dangerous part. We need to check for mines. I'm gonna stand here. And basically what I'm doing is tapping the 5 key. Because I'm just waiting for my perception to automatically pick something up, right? So in NetHack, you could either hit S or period waited, but S searched. I see nothing. Yeah, this game doesn't have a search key. Anytime that you pass a turn like so, you are staunching bleeding. If your hands are empty, you're automatically recovering stamina. There you go. See what I'm saying? Landmine here. Landmine here. So passive perception. It's all about that passive perception, folks. All right, let's disassemble this. Can we do that using the construction menu, which is Shift 8 or asterisk? Deconstruct simple stuff. Yeah, like this. It will yield 2,500 sand. Okay, what time is it? It's 8:56 a.m. It's 8:56 a.m. That just takes a moment. And we got a reusable plastic sack with 2,500 sand. Here's my question. Is that a trade item? Barter value. No. Barter value. 5 cents. Yeah, but it's 2,500 of it. Yeah? So maybe. It was... well, anyway. Really doesn't matter. Let's disassemble that one. It's a handy little thing that it gives you, though, to tell you what's going to yield from your deconstruction. So then I'm going to enable auto haul and then just drag all this stuff out of the way. Here we go. Question. Are these magazines any good? Do they have any ammo in them? No. They don't have ammo in them, but if we ever get a Stanag, it's going to come in handy. Let's check the bodies on the fence. Nothing really here. Just going to smash this body for future generations. Hairpin. Can be used as a lockpick. Let's just be safe. I'm going to take apart just a little more of this stuff. Since it doesn't take long. There. And let's drag all of it out of the way. There we go. This is as much as you can get on one tile, apparently. Because it started to spill over multiple tiles. Okay, I think we can cross the bridge now. What is that? Is that some kind of cooler or something? Let's check the cars. Here we go. Ah, malted milk balls. 8 fruit pies, fresh frozen. Pecorino, fresh frozen. A $1 currency strap. Price, $100. Grab it. Does that mean that these chest freezers are working? And if so, does that mean that this vehicle is on? Fails to start, yes. Actually, what I wanted to do is examine the controls from here. There we go. Yeah, the freezer is on. The freezer is on. Let's see the battery. Yeah, it's got a huge storage battery with a bunch of, how long? 2 days until empty on the battery. Ooh. You know what this means? Theoretically, we could uninstall the mini chest freezer from here. And potentially mount it right there. to the heavy-duty frame. And have our own ice cream 18-wheeler. Keep our food frozen. We could also grab one of the... Well, the large storage battery's no good. What would it take to do that, just out of, you know, hypothetical? Like this mini chest freezer right here. What if I wanted to remove it? It said it will yield a chest mini freezer. No skills required and no tools required. It will freeze the food inside. I wonder how much it holds. Volume. There is a volume on it, but I can't read it. Yeah. I think we should do that. I think that'd be cool. Then, I don't know if I can install it. That's usually the problem, is like I can uninstall something and then I can't install it. So let's look here. I mean, let's get the items from here. Like these fruit pies, we'll just eat them today, right? The one in the back is the one I want to try to uninstall. So let's try this. It's, that one right there. Let's remove that. Removing it will yield. Now what do I hit? Enter? Yeah. Okay, so we've removed it. And so it should be laying right there. Doesn't fit in any pocket, right? Oh. They don't walk out into the minefield. I almost went and checked that corpse. I'm going to drop my pipe staff right there for a second so I can wield this chest freezer. Okay. You wield your chest mini freezer. Now, whatever you do, don't attack stuff with that in your hands. I've done that before. It is not good. Now, let's say, for the sake of argument, that I wanted to mount it right there. So let's examine our vehicle. We're looking at that tile right there. What if I ask it to install the mini chest freezer? Yeah, it just takes strength. It takes about an hour to do this. We're doing it. We're doing it right now. Yes! Probably should have shut the engine off. I'm very superstitious about turning the engine off. I've done it before, and then I've gotten in like deep trouble where I really needed to drive away, and then guess what? I couldn't. So, yeah. Okay, let's, you install a mini chest freezer. Alright, let's drop the food back into it. The chocolate bars, and the protein bars, and the fruit pies, and all that stuff can go in there. And also, probably not water. We don't want that to freeze. We got any other liquids we can throw in there? No. Okay, you put several items in there. How much does it hold? We still don't know. Examine. Can we, it's volume. Unknown. Description. More parts here. I don't know how to, it takes 26 watts from the vehicle's batteries, by the way. Anyway. Should we install the other one? Probably. We've also got some boxes here. So the storage on these, yeah, 68 liters. Let's look at the storage of our seats, which I think is basically more, right? 90. Yeah. Box in the middle, 68. Now back here, we got a box and 2 beds. Well, we may need 2 beds. We're going to have a companion soon, so I don't want to take out any seats or beds. But I may install that other chest freezer over there. Let's shut the engine off, though. I don't want to burn too much gasoline. You take control. Turn on freezer is now one of our options. Let's stop driving. There we go. Now we're not wasting diesel. We're also not using our alternator. But anyway. Okay, so examine this. We're going to highlight the other freezer and remove it. Okay. You wield your paper wrapper pecorino. Wrong. Is the stuff still in there? No. Wield the chest freezer. There we go. Somehow the plastic tub wound up on the ground. So yeah, okay, examine the vehicle, pick that spot right there, install the mini freezer. Ouch, something hurts. Yes. The wind is making your right hand feel cold. But we don't have gloves. And, I don't know if we have a way to see the temperature. I don't think I have that, multi-tool on me. Don't appear to. So basically, yeah, it's just cold. Dude, please, I'm sorry that it's cold. I truly am. You mutate. Stop interacting with the vehicle. Ignore this distraction and continue. Okay, good. We've got them both installed now, alright? Yeah. Alright, let's see what the mutation said. You gain a mutation called Smooth Skin. You hear buzzing and feel your body harden. Oh yeah, we had mouth flaps, now we got smooth skin. Your skin has lost some of its color and taken on a smooth, papery texture. This slightly reduces wet effects, but also makes you a little more vulnerable to cuts and scrapes. Oh dear. Let's grab the food. Malted milk balls and the sprinkles and, oh, we already got the pepperino. Okay. And then I'll drop those in here. Ah, there we go. We've got 5 clean water we can drink. Drop the stuff. I did not bring near enough water with me, obviously. Anyway, so let's drink some water. Yeah. Okay. Hopefully we make it to the refugee center where I can get a glass of water from somebody. Alright, here we go. Ready, set? Yes! And we didn't detect any mines here. We should be fine. There's a giant frog just crouched on the bridge. Okay, we're satisfied but dehydrated. Yeah. I meant to bring my gallon jug of water, but I forgot it. So yeah, let's just get to the refugee center and we'll bum water off of those guys. Here we go. Way off in the distance we can see a quiet orchard. Interesting. Alright, let's auto drive to about this point right here. Giant dragonfly spotted. Oh, okay, we need to accelerate. He's going fast enough. Yeah. Holy shit, they're fast. The weight of the semi-truck damages the mangled corpse of a giant dragonfly. Wow, man. They really come flying out of there rapidly. We just destroyed a bicycle tire. That's right. In his panic, he's just driving over everything. 28 miles an hour, 24 miles an hour. Trying to hit the brakes a little bit going into this curve. Okay, where are we at? Right here. Can we make it to the refugee center? Let's pick a spot like right here. Yes. Dermatic spotted. Oop. Yeah, okay, we're gonna have to drive faster than auto drive here. Dermatic is making a beeline. Yes, that was actually a really funny and witty thing to say, wasn't it? Okay, we've got this road going to that, whatever it is. It is Sugar House. Hey, there might be food there. Alright. Watching these dragonflies on my mini-map. Oh, okay. They're killing lemmings. What? Oh my. And boy did they too, huh? My goodness. Corpse of a lemming, corpse of a lemming. Oh, it's these guys, these poor little... The northern bog lemming, a small, predominantly vegetarian rodent that spends its life in the murk of swamps and other wetlands. Contrary to popular belief, these creatures are not particularly hapless or suicidal, but they can eat themselves into scarcity within a few generations. Yeah, well, they're way ahead of these giant dragonflies, which are basically just psycho-suicidal maniacs, right? Alright, let's, yeah. Gonna have to push the gas pedal down pretty hard here. I don't want to crash into any rocks, but daggone. Let's zoom out a fuzz. There's some kind of a zombie... What is this? Oh, it's a zombear. Lovely. Yeah, you know, just keep the pedal to the metal, my friend. Woo! Oh man, the whole world has gone insane. Alright, we need to go south more. Wow. The mutant insect man. Holding the gas pedal down in a panic. What is this? Oh, it's the pulped corpse of a human. What is that? Oh, okay, it's a beehive. It's a wasp hive. That's the paper wall of a wasp hive. Okay. Now, we see New England Church Retreat down here on the south end. For some reason, the wasp nest did not appear on our map. Is auto map notes not working, or maybe it needs to be, like, the game needs to be reset or something? Kind of curious about that. Oh. Okay. Ooh, turn, turn, turn. Woo. Okay. Now, I could hit that bush. I don't want to hit that bush. Ah. New England Church Retreat contains Zachary Montez, Helena Macenter, Costa Walsman, Father Greenwood, Jane Schultz, Teresa Monaco, Simon Weaver, Sonia Green, Corey Kaya Dosia, and Arturo Maldonado. I have never found this location in DDA. Cool deal. A new thing to explore. What else? Lumber mill, huh? What else? There's something down here too. Rural house, you say? A rural house? Right across from the retreat? Oh, yes. Now, what do we got here? Sewage treatment plant. Mount Vernon is just right up the road. Oh my god, I love this map, Jen, so hard. Should we stop in and visit with the, Yeah, probably. I can go up there and buy a few things. I need to see if they got an inhaler, so we'll check in with the New England Retreat people, later. Are any of them outside the church? Let's have a look here. Oh. Oh, look, they've got a church van. a church bus. Oh, look, a bulletin board for turning this into a faction camp. Oh, wow. Is this the worshipping part of the... Oh, look, I can see Arturo Maldonado wearing a robe and sandals and a handmade holy symbol, sitting on a pew staring out the window at the sunlight pouring in over their potato crops. What? They have crops? They have crops. Ooh. Okay. Daggum, these church people are ready to survive. Look at that. What's this? Hand pump. Holy crap. Look at the size of that garden. Oh my god, that's not a garden. That's a whole field of potatoes. Oh wow. Oh wow. It's all there's more people here? What? Julian Ray, Catherine Weaver, Tom Powell. This guy's reading a book. Chloe Taylor King, Gemma Johnstone, Felicity Powell, Jeremiah Weaver, Daryl Johnstone. Okay, let's analyze the way they... One of them's got a gas mask. One of them's got something in a sling. This dude has plastic boots, and I think he's got a rifle in a sling on his back, but I could be mistaken. It's hard to see. That lady has a duffel bag and a walking cane or something. Oh, wow. I can't wait to meet these people. Oh, yeah, I need to... Don't forget your manners. Yep. Yep, that's me. Just another dummy headed to the refugee center. Who's this? Does he have a hoe in his hand? He's wielding a hoe. He's out there gardening. He's got barley seeds in his hand. He's sowing the soil. The next generation is going to survive. It's not over. Look, commercial fertilizer. A wheelbarrow. A fire pit. I wonder if they have a home for me. Oh, wow. Oh. No display part at mount. Oh, damn it. What did I crash into? We rammed into a dead pine tree. Really? My heavy-duty frame rams into a dead pine tree with a smash. That one? Come on, man. And it broke our windshield. There's copper wire sticking out now. Darn it. Hell, I was worried about this tire. And I hit this tree. I think those wing mirrors are a bit of a problem. We need a better thing. I need a... Hold on. Let's get our wing mirror. Achievement complete. Bible study. Do you have a few minutes to talk about our Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ? Completed. Year 1, Spring, Day 63. Well, there's the mirror, and what's this? Just a chunk of plastic, some electronic scrap, and scrap metal. Wow. Man, that's depressing. I blame the hand mirror. We need to put, like, a windshield right here, and then put the rearview mirror, like, right there. I think that would be ideal. We'll work on that later. Yeah, lumber mill. Weird. Re-enabled that weird mode. I'm sure I didn't hit X this time. We just weren't meant to have mirrors. Here it is. Big moment, folks. We just crossed the fence line of the refugee center. In minimal pain and relative good health. Well rested and not even hungry. We're a little thirsty. But as refugees go, I'd say that we're in pretty good shape. One thing I'm curious about. Achievement completed, the last homely house. Reach a refugee center. Yep, okay, there are other vehicles around. Looks like a cop car and a bus. And what? Another bus? Oh, look at the mirrors on that baby. I'm taking them. Oh, regular car here. This is always one of the good reason to reach the refugee center if you're traveling on bicycle or on foot. Usually you can find a good vehicle here. Or if you're looking for parts for your current ride, you know, there's a variety of vehicles here to choose from. Both diesel and gasoline, various tanks. In our case, mirrors. Now, here's a question, though, before we get too carried away. I just don't want to be mindful of this. Yeah, our battery's at 100%. Now, it doesn't say that the battery's being used. Let's examine this. Wait. Examine the controls. Turn the freezer on. There we go. See, these are fresh and these are cold. So, yeah. I forgot to turn the freezer on. Now, when I examine the vehicle, how long will the battery last? 16 hours until empty. Yeah. We need better batteries if we're going to preserve our food. And this looks like a familiar assortment of characters. Right now, I want to slake my thirst. Think they got any drinks over here in the commissariat? What's up, folks? That's oatmeal and stuff. Here we go. No, that's maple syrup and Italian seasoning. I don't think they have drinks over here. Wait. Vinegar? Can't drink that. Pickled herrings? Yeah, we're not in good shape on drinks. Pickled meat. And up here. Yeah. Okay. So, I need to get a water purification method rolling immediately. I don't even think I can... Oh, wait. Do we have... They probably won't appreciate your actions. What? Hitting up the vending machine, bro? Out in the lobby, bro? Come on, man. Alright, so where's the nearest body of water, then? Oh, yes. The sewage treatment plant would possibly have fresh water. And also zombies. New England Church might. We can go down here and get a fire going. We're gonna need a pot and a pan and all that stuff. So I'll deal with that later. Let's talk to Smokes. Smokes waves you over. I haven't seen you before. Welcome to our little homely house. That's why the achievement is called Little Homely House. Who are you? This is a refugee center, right? Before you ask, we're full. You're right about the refugee part, but we're way over capacity right now. We don't have the food or space to take on anyone else. And so I have read this many times over the course of playing Cataclysm. So I'm not going to read it every time. Got some time to talk? Let's trade. Let's trade. See if he's got any water, basically. The Rossi Rio Bravo 22 LR. Okay, whatever. So he's got welding mask for $6. Wooden posts, welding rods, threads, super glue, cotton patches. Sacks of gravel. Arc welders. Ammunition. What are we shooting? I forget. 9 by 19 JHP. There you go. He's got 46 more rounds. Should definitely buy those. Can I sell him these junk magazines? $1.67 each. That won't get me much. You know what they like? Books. Let's see here. Yeah, I don't have much to trade. So the way to do this... Oh yeah, give me 40 bucks for my whole rucksack, you know. I drank everything in the canteen. I didn't bring the purification tablets or anything. Right. Okay, well, I'll tell you what I'm going to do is we'll pause right here while I think about solving my water situation. We'll probably wind up having to do the mission here, the very first mission here, so I can get some credit rolling with smokes, buy a few things that we potentially need, craft the other things that we need. What is this? There's a radio tower right next to the refugee center. That's pretty cool. We'll check out the refugee center, possibly the New England Church Retreat. Looks like there's water here. Yeah, swamp water. I might be able to just hop out of the refugee center, pop down here, and boil that water in something. Some kind of container. What do I have? I mean, I've got like... 2 steel jerry cans. Yes. Right. That would work. As long as I had like a campfire going, I can fill up one jerry can and craft fresh water into the other jerry can. Yeah, that's what I'll do in between episodes. And then once we've squared away food and water and dropped a few things out of the inventory, we'll embark on the first mission from the refugee center. See how that goes. Buy and sell a few things. See if we can find an inhaler so we can recruit our NPC friend. And then we will go back and meet the New England church crowd. We got a lot to do. So I hope you've enjoyed this episode half as much as I've enjoyed it myself. I will see you in the next one. And in the meantime, I will see you in the comments. Take care.